Tents remain in Burlington's Battery Park tonight, but efforts to remove homeless from the park are expected to resume next week. Those eviction plans continue to draw criticism from homelessness advocates. ABC 22's Matt Holderman reports now from the Queen City.
The deadline Burlington city officials set for homeless individuals to move out of Battery Park has now passed. But as you can see, there are still a handful of tents set up in the park. Due to this bitter cold weather we're seeing, city officials say they won't be forcefully removing any more of the remaining tents immediately, but it is still in their plans for next week, and that is still angering some people around the city.
The fact that we are still even contemplating that action of removing folks before we know that they have another place to go where they will be safe. It just shows that we have a lot more work to do.
That includes Progressive City Councilor Joe McGee, who calls the move by city administrators appalling. He says that while having a homeless encampment in Battery Park is not an ideal situation, ordering unhoused people to leave the park when all shelters in the city are full makes no sense.
If you get removed from one campsite, but you don't have another option, you're probably going to go camp somewhere else in the city. So we're setting up a situation where the city is repeatedly relocating the same individuals.
The plans also frustrated the American Civil Liberties Union of Vermont, who told me in a statement, quote, "Until we address the root causes of housing insecurity and invest in proven solutions to homelessness, these periodic sweeps will remain both ineffective and inhumane. We again call on Vermont community leaders to respect the rights and dignity of all our residents." City leaders say they do have a plan for those impacted, though, telling me Thursday that they're working to engage the people camping in Battery Park and connect them to shelter and other services while trying to evict them. On top of that, Mayor Moreau Weinberger recently called on Governor Phil Scott to allocate part of the state's budget to the hotel-motel program and expanding shelter capacity. McGee says he appreciates those efforts, but he also says that there are better ways to reach those goals, like working them through the state legislature.
Burlington can't do it by ourselves. That is true, but we also can't just point fingers and say, we can't do this, you have to do it.
I also reached out to Mayor Moreau Weinberger's office late Thursday night, hoping to speak with him at some point, but was told that he is out of town for the rest of the week for a conference. On top of that, I reached out once again to Sarah Russell, the special assistant to end homelessness for the city of Burlington, and she told me now for the second day in a row that she would not have time for an interview. Reporting in Burlington, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.